Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth his salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Tua. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And here's Rodgers on the return. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time, and the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10.
Let's go. 43. He's checking.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Love now. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Dancing away at the 35. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Straight ahead, ETN. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Here we go. Red 38.
Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Triangle button.
They'll send Rodgers in motion right. Love, they go play action now. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. And they'll run with ETN. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Triangle button. Square button.
Now
R1
Love.
button.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach who told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. ETN up the middle, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll go again with ETN. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Well, you told me before, it's great to be an athlete. A lot of great athletes out there. It's good to have instincts, and he has those.
I would take those above athleticism in a lot of cases, because if you know where the ball's going before anyone else can get there and block you, you can make up for a lack of athleticism by being in the right spot at the right time.
And took him down in the backfield with those instincts. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're moved up even further for 3rd and long.
R1 button. R1 button. Square button.
Love.
R1 button. Triangle button.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Down left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Love looking to throw it. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
First down. Love the pass. Buying Tigers left.
Square button.
That is taken in by Rodgers. And stop.
You and call timeout is select. Entering. Cancel. Talk.
Few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Cancel.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Steps away. Brought in left side by Snead. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. On that last carry, he just passed LaDainian Tomlinson, Charles, on the all-time NFL rushing list.
And congratulations to him, and I'm sure LT would probably applaud him as well. But he'd also ask him, as well as you carried it, could you throw it like I could too?
LT, though, finished his career at 13,684, and now he's soaring past that. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
10 cycles. Blue striker. Ready, go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Going with their tight end on 4th. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw him off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 163. That moves him past LT and into 3rd place all time. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So that challenge, a successful one. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Check. Ultra. Go ultra.
Mixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
22 needle. Smack.
Here's Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 163. That moves him past LT and into third place all time. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Etienne once more. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So it's a turnover.
You entering resume. Entering cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game.
Fumble, and this third quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, they can get away from pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Red. Yellow. Ready. Go.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Flushed out right. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
White. Check spirit.
A handoff running left, Mixon. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Joe Mixon with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Dolphins are looking good here. The season openers are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, and they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
He was looking for Jalen Waddle there, and it's 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Are going
think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Triangle button. R1 button. Triangle button. Cross button. Triangle button.
Throw again on 2nd down. Love.
Square button.
This one caught by Kittle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Triangle button. R1 button. Triangle button. Square button.
Jordan Love
Triangle
ready on
button.
1st down here.
Circle button.
Hitting Samuel on the slant. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Triangle
Turning plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. We'll throw again here with Jordan Love. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Touchdown 49ers. Travis Etienne from 8 yards out. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Set, ready, 50, green, striker, 3-3. Set, cut.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 126 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, Keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Running left, it's Mixon. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing. Love. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A handoff for Etienne. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Circle button. R1 button. Square button.
Another tote for Etienne. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Triangle button.
They'll send Rodgers in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Triangle button. Square button. Cross button. Square button.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Completes it to Samuel. Room here to run. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
Looking to throw.
Cross button.
Love.
Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
The ball comes out, and the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. The Love's throw taken in by Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down.
Triangle button. Triangle button. Circle button.
Again, it's low.
R1 button. Triangle
Out to
button.
his left.
R1 button.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Triangle button. Cross button. Square button.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Square button.
Love to throw
Triangle
for it on
button.
fourth.
R1
Escaping
button.
the pressure right.
Cross button.
And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. They had to go. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon, and he'll get this up only to about the 33. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Drill, 52.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On play action, here's Tua. He'll buy some time right. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth. They go down to defeat here in the opener, and they'll have a chance at redemption next week.